It's Robert Mitchell here at the Fan Expo, and in April of this year I was fortunate enough to be a videographer for Action Fest in beautiful Asheville, North Carolina, and I discovered a film down there starring this young lady called Bounty Hunters, and
I'm not called Bounty Hunters, my film is called Bounty Hunters. Just kidding. How's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Are you enjoying your time here at the Fan Expo?
I always enjoy my time here. Last time I was here, well, 12 years ago I was here as a fitness model signing autographs. And it's just amazing how far the conventions come. And my career's been kind of coming full circle, which is neat as well. And I've been here as a patron many times as well.
How did you get involved in this film?
The writer, actually, well, the director, Patrick, he actually was, he just was thinking of a strong female lead. So he picked me. He wrote with me in mind, produced the script, and then it somehow landed on my desk. I read it, and I was like so intrigued. I thought it was like, Jules Taylor is pretty close to Trish Stratus, so it kind of appealed to me. And the fact that he promised me that I could do all my own fighting scenes, which was very neat, and I would learn a new fighting art, which was Krav Maga, which I did. So that was kind of cool. So to do all that, and it was my first foray into feature films, so it was a really exciting opportunity. Yeah, Jules is, I don't know, Trish Stratus, pretty much, but blonde. Yeah, no, she's a bounty hunter. She's got two partners that she works with, and they're kind of down on their luck. They're, making the bucks here and there, but they're struggling at home. And they throw someone in the back of their car, and they get an offer for $1 million, which could change their lives. But they realize that if they give this guy over to the mob, that, he'll die. Not a good thing. They don't want death on their hands. So it's a big moral dilemma, and then action ensues, and lots of fighting.
When I first saw this film in Asheville, it really reminded me personally of those 80s Cynthia Rothrock type films. A lot of fun, and I was wondering, obviously you're very active, you have your yoga studio. Did you change your training at all to prepare for this role?
I did, actually. It's a happy accident. It's a funny thing. Well, what happened was I'd been doing yoga I retired from wrestling in 2006, and I basically delved into into yoga. I was doing yoga entirely, and as this role came about, I knew I'd be doing this new fighting art. And I also wanted to sort of get my body a bit more fit looking, because a yoga body's a little sort of skinny rather than the fit look. So I started obviously doing the Krav Maga training. That was quite intense on my body, and I needed the strength to be able to support that. So I created this just like a hap chance thing. I started taking my yoga and doing some weight training movements as I was doing my yoga. And it was kind of neat because I went to my studio and people were like, wow, what are you doing? Your arms looking. I was like, oh, really? Thanks. The gun show was out, basically, Robert, is what was happening. But I kind of stumbled onto something because it got I showed it to a few of my instructors, I showed it to my students, and everyone started doing this little weight training, resistance moving while I'm flowing, right? So then next thing you know, fast forward, I've got this movie out, which I look pretty fit in, I'm just saying.
Yeah, she looks pretty awesome.
Thanks.
Not that you don't today.
No,
you always look awesome, but you looked even more awesome in this film.
Why? Because of the gun show?
Yeah. Look at let's see the guns.
Gun show. I'm sorry. You made me do that. Why do you always do that to me, Robert?
I can't help it. I just can't help it.
But you would love my yoga then, because that's what I did. So I started doing this yoga with the weight training, and then all of a sudden I've created this thing, and next thing you know, I created a DVD actually, which will be out at the end of the year. So it's kind of cool.
It's a happy accident, and now
So now it's
created
part of my whole thing. It's Stratus for living. People are doing it. People are getting fit from it, and it's really cool. So Jules Taylor is helping Trish Stratus deliver Stratus Faction.
She's like your alter ego. First lead in a feature, were you nervous when you got on the set for the first day?
No, actually I wasn't. You know what's funny is reading the script, maybe that's what made me, kind of openly jump in and say, let's do this, because reading the script, I was like, oh, that's me. So, it's funny. Patrick, the director, he said to me, thank you so much for taking a chance on me. And I said, well, thanks for taking a chance on me. So we were kind of going into this, we trusted each other, and that relationship really meant a lot as well. So I knew that we wouldn't steer each other wrong. And it was actually felt, and the set, there's the cast and crew, all Canadian cast and crew, and Canadians are nice. So
you had a great rapport on the set.
Yeah, you know what? Boomer Phillips is just genius. He is so funny, and we had a blast. We were like little brats on set, and then Patrick had to kind of, make us get in.
Probably a lot of ruined takes laughing.
Yeah, but I bet you those are gold, though. Those are what I call gold takes. Yeah.
Well, it was great to meet you, and best of luck with the film.